tobacco reviews, and I, Dan Pancaldi, am your knight in shining armor. Listen, get used to it. This is it. What do you think? Everybody looked like Brad Pitt back then? Am I giving you a break? Anyways, today I have something really interesting, and it's a Ken Byron blend. And you know what? Firstly, his prices are good. 2 ounces. Comes in 2 ounces. And he's distinct. So that's really cool. Just like Samuel Gawith or Gawith and Hogarth are distinct, so is Ken Byron. I mean, so is Russ Willett with his blends when he does his blends. You know what I'm saying? He's distinct. And this is the sign of someone who goes with their gut. An artist, okay? And obviously Russ Willett's an artist, obviously. And so is Ken Byron. But Ken Byron takes it further. He's more artsy. Artsy-fartsy. You know what I mean? His tobacco is great. And what I'm going to review here, in my opinion, is a fantastic tobacco. The thing is, this tobacco is called Uzumaki. Now, Uzumaki, if you take a look at the different pictures he has on Uzumaki and the cut itself. So, Uzumaki is an author, a Japanese author called Jinjo Ito, or Ito Jinjo Junji. I'm sorry, I forget who it is. Let me see here if I can get it right. It's, can't read that Japanese. No. Okay, so, Ito. Right? And if I'm not mistaken, Ito should be his last name. His first name. Junji should be his first name. Ito is last name. I'm all confused. Anyways. So, the thing is about this Uzumaki guy, he's a horror novelist, and his medium is cartoons. And it's all about spirals. Now, Uzumaki by Ken Byron is cut in spirals. How cool is that? He's deep into it. You know what I mean? He really enjoys this author and enjoys this book, Uzumaki. As a matter of fact, after this, I'm going to go smoke myself some Uzumaki and read Junji's Uzumaki, because I have the novel, and it's all little short stories about the spiral, a continuing saga of interconnected stories concerning spirals. You know what? It was $25 Canadian at Amazon, so that's like $1.50 American, right? And I enjoyed the smoke. It was earthy, tarty. Let me see here. I took down some notes. There was wood in it. It was a little smoky, which is cool in compared to the novel, because they cremate the people who died, and you get that smoke. But it's disgusting, but that's what it is. Sweet barbecue, nuts, a little bit of flour, like flowers, and it's herby, herbs. And you know what? It was real cool smoking that tobacco and reading the novel, which it was really cool. Look, good for you, Ken Byron. Thank you for making that, because I had a moment. I enjoyed myself, and I will again. If anybody's got Ken Byron's email, please put it in the comments below. I wouldn't mind interviewing this guy, but all he has is snail mail, and maybe I'll write him a letter. Regardless. But it's cool that they had the coins. And that's the thing with tobacco. And is tobacco not subjective, but it what I mean to say is it like is it in the moment, the tobacco, meaning that God, well, I'm losing my English here. Like depending on you feel, you choose your tobacco, and that tobacco will, satisfy you or not satisfy you. But what I want to say is that it's one day you might like that tobacco, and one day you might not like that tobacco. So it's, for lack of a better word, it's choosy. God, that's stupid, choosy. Anyways, what kind of a pipe do you smoke this in? You know what? Because you have a novel you might want to read, I would smoke in a medium to big bowl. Okay? And what do you have to drink with this? Because you're not eating, you're reading a novel. But regardless, that's me. Gonna read the novel later. And what do you drink with this? Because it's herby, I would drink something sweet. Like, sweet and dry. Like a sherry. But a sherry's got a bit that bitterness. I would go with a port. Go with a white port. And I got something else to say. Someone in the comments a while ago in one of the reviews said that they don't try to associate foods or drinks with tobaccos. They just smoke it because it sounds a little pretentious. Look, man, I'm not trying to be pretentious here. I know what I know. Like, look at me. Do I look pretentious, for God's sakes, man? Look, having a palate doesn't mean you're pretentious. What I'm gonna hide the skill that I'm trying to develop palate wise because I'm afraid I'm gonna be looked at as pretentious? Jesus, man, I got a master's in music. I have a master's in performance and a minor in advanced analytics in music. I'm still wearing a t-shirt. I still don't know what to say sometimes. I'm still drinking Bush, the crappiest beer in the world, but that's what I want to drink right now. Because I can, because it's my decision. So no, there's no pretension in all. People who create this I'm better than you because they have more skill and taste and all that, they're assholes. That's all. You know what I mean? I play many instruments. Why? Because it's 30 years I've been playing. Not to make you a shit. It's because I wanted to play it. So same thing with tobaccos. And look at Russ. Russ doesn't look at... He's not pretentious. He knows what he knows. And the guy's a wealth of information. And Russ is going to sit down with you and have a bush and smoke Walter Raleigh. Yeah. I'll do the same. But I'm better than Russ? Come on, give me a break. Anyways, enough of the ranting and raving. Let's get to the stats of this thing. Alright, so this is a Ken Byron Ventures, blended by Ken Byron, manufactured by Ken Byron, no middleman. Okay? Blend type, this is on Tobacco Reviews, it says other, so it's, let me see here. Orientals, Turkish, Perique, Virginia. It's nice. Not too much Orientals. Not too much. Not too much Turkish either. But there's a synergy that happens there. No flavoring. It's a crumble cake. Its packaging is bulk, and the country is U.S., and production is currently available. Now, let me see here. That's right. Now, The strength is medium. Yep. Flavoring, none. But it's a nice contemplative tobacco. You gotta stop and search, okay? Because it's not an in your face type tobacco, but there's depth in it, you know? Taste is medium to full, and room note, like my wife says, it smells like shit. But that's my wife, right? My lover. You know what I mean? She's more educated than me. I don't find her pretentious. My God, she's a human being you'd never know. So, that's it for the Ken Byron Uzumaki. And be nice. Don't judge, because you're a moron if you judge. We all judge a little bit, right? But benefit of the doubt, people. Benefit of the doubt. So, ladies and gents, I'll see you on the other side.